Virgo, this is your reading for the first week of May 2021. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, whichever placement works for you. Generally, it's the Moon that works for most of us. Let's see. But yes, you can pick and choose. You may feel that something else works the best. Anyway, remember, people, that this message is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's see, Virgo, message for you. Alright, that's it. Community, new life, chaos and conflict. No, no, no. And see, that's us already rejecting it. Okay, so there is some community there that you seem to be building at this moment. A spiritual community, social community, anything, any community that you are working, alright, wow. Working to build, or at least your community. There's, I get this sense, before I confuse the hell out of you guys, I think that you are building a new community, or at least you are associating more with a different community now. Like there is a shift in your life. The community indeed, in turn, is also helping you to create a new life. So there is like an equal give and take. There is your contribution towards the community, there is community's contribution towards you. With the chaos and conflict being there may be a situation that the community is possibly trying to help you with, overcome, or whatever it is. The new life, I think, is helping you overcome some chaos and conflict that you were surrounded with. Yes, that's exactly what I feel. Alright, let's see what the tarot has for you, Virgo. Overall energy for the reading is the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, the Tower, the Hanged Man. I'll come to that. Wow, you have all major arcanas: the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Hermit, that's Virgo right there, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. There's a soul connection. Virgo, you may be dealing with a water sign. Anyway, let me just highlight the signs before I start. It's Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, and water sign. Pisces and Scorpio and Cancer again. The overall energy for your reading is the Seven of Cups. Confusion, not knowing which way to go, not knowing how to approach things. In the past, you have the Chariot, the Tower, and the Hanged Man. The Tower and the Hanged Man is an awakening, is a realization. It's a wake up. It's an aha moment, definitely. You, unknowingly possibly, you may have, there's this energy with the Chariot being there of you rushed into this place of awakening, of realization. And with the Tower and the Hanged Man, that being the major arcanas in your past, it tells me that the universe brought you to this place. It's as if the universe dragged your ass up there. It's as if the universe told you that you are vibing way too low and you need to be awakened. There was a need for an awakening here. In the present, you have the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Wow, that's again beautiful cards. I don't see any bad card. Yes, the Tower may have brought in a lot of issues, but at least you have evolved from there. The Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Tower, the Hangman, and the Hierophant put together, it is a spiritual awakening card. I mean, it definitely connects to build, or that's created a lot of spiritual awakening and realization within you. You have definitely ascended on your journey. I do see that your life has transformed and your belief system is changing around what is a long-term thing. You may be communicating with people around you as to what it is, understanding the spiritual truth, understanding consciousness. For some of you, this may be a long-term commitment that came into your life, a Taurus possibly that walked right in. I do see some communication here. Eventually in the future, the communication, whatever it is that you are having in the present, I do see this communication putting you in this hermit mode. So it is putting you in a place of deep silence, deep meditation, self-introspection, analysis, but introspection around what is love, what is this basis of love? Are your relationships based on a foundation of love? Or, there is this energy of going into your own cave and understanding things, trying to understand things from a different perspective. Let's see, we'll clarify the Seven of Cups, please, for Virgo. The Lovers, the Temperance, and the Ten of Cups. Alright. Beautiful cards here, but since it's clarifying the Seven of Cups, I do get a sense that there is something that went off in this long-term commitment here. Maybe the universe possibly stepped in. You are trying to figure out ways to make things work, but it's as if the universe has asked you to take a break. There's no point rushing in, or there's no point trying to make things work. You have to evolve where you are at, from where you are at. There is this beautiful connection that is here present for you. A Gemini, Sagittarius, long-term commitment, but yes, again, Three of Pentacles at the bottom, which tells me definitely a commitment of some sort here. Possibly there's a break at this moment. Clarify the Tower, please. Knight of Cups, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. You are getting a lot of major arcanas, Virgo. Just want to highlight that. You did, somebody here manifested this connection, and I think it's the both of you, which is why the universe did bring you two together. Alright, so the Tower doesn't seem to be bad. At least I think that was somebody walking into your life. Clarify the Hanged Man. I think everything has happened so suddenly. The Page of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. See, when things happen suddenly, when you feel an intense connection, which I definitely feel you both have felt it, because you have so many major arcanas, which tells me that you are divinely, spiritually connected. The universe did bring the two of you together, possibly for a commitment. Yes, one person out of the two of you held back, wasn't quite open, wasn't open to this commitment. They were, in whatever way, they closed off their heart. They pulled back their energy. Maybe somebody here wasn't quite sure, and it's bound to happen when you come across soulmates. It is bound to happen because of the intensity of the connection, and this with all the major arcanas here, it is 100% a spiritual connection. So I get it. Whoever is closed off here, closed off because they felt this connection so intensely, and you two may have understood each other even with unspoken words. Clarify the Hierophant. The Four of Wands and the Hierophant being there, it could be a marriage of some sort. Wow, the Hierophant, it's clarified by the Ten of Swords, Death, and the Empress. Wow. I think things came to an end. Somebody put an end to something here. Possibly this connection. Clarify Ten of Pentacles. Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, Virgo, there you are. You have I don't know if I have seen, I have obviously, but not at least in the recent readings, that so many major arcanas are showing up. You, so far, in such a short reading, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 major arcanas. Clarify Ten of Pentacles, please. 12th major arcana has fallen off. High Priestess, Eight of Cups. I knew it. Ace of Wands. Somebody here is emotionally detaching. Could be your person, could be you. But somebody is walking away. I also get a sense that you all may not be communicating at this point in time. Somebody is walking away to create something new for them. They are emotionally disconnecting from this connection. And I got the same kind of energy reading for Taurus as well. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. Clarify Eight of Wands. Page of Wands, Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Alright. Somebody is trying to learn and they are inquisitive to understand where is this sorrow and sadness coming from. There's a lot of healing and nurturing kind of energy here. Healing and nurturing the self. There is this burden that somebody feels, and I'm sure it's coming from the leaving behind of such an intense connection. There is this energy of releasing whatever is pulling them down, whoever this is. I'm not quite sure who this is. I think it may be you leaving behind your person, but yes, we'll see if we get some clarity on that in the future. Clarify Hermit, please. Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands. See, there is again I'm sorry, and somebody, and the Hermit being here, I know it's you. The Ten of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So yes, I think it's you who's putting this connection down, who's leaving things behind. It may have become heavy for you eventually. Eventually things were not, maybe things did not work out the way you thought it would. I think you are moving towards this new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. You feel empowered and you are overcoming the feeling of being pulled down. You're no longer allowing that energy in your life. Clarify Queen of Cups, please. Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress. somebody is um, there is this energy of you trying to be the emperor, you trying to be, possibly with the Seven of Swords being there, you may be deceptive of how you feel. You know, you are, how do I say it, there is this, energy of being strong and confident and bold, which is great, but you are trying to it's as if a mask, you know, you are trying to close off to your emotions, and that, which is why we have the Seven of Swords there. You may be it's like a pretentious kind of energy. You are pretending to be strong and bold and confident, courageous, and that, you know, nothing can stop me, I've already moved on in my life. Have you? You know, the Seven of Swords doesn't really say that you have moved on or you have overcome these emotions. You still carry, deep down, you still carry these emotions. Clarify King of Cups. Two of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Devil. What is that? King of Pentacles. I think this is your person, Virgo. I think the Queen of Pentacles here was you. They are making a choice to possibly free themselves from a pattern. They are, I don't know, why do I feel that they are falling back into this pattern and they think that they have freed themselves. They are falling back into something. Wow. It's as if, oh my goodness, it's as if I really feel that intensely. They choose to free themselves in some way, but you know, let me show you the cards. This is the first card that came out, Two of Wands, which tells me that they have a choice, and they think they are choosing the right thing. Whatever they are choosing is helping them be emotionally fulfilled, or some sort of wish fulfillment. But why is the wish fulfillment card attached to the Devil? This may stir up some conflict. Can we clarify the Devil here, please? I think the Devil is somewhere connected, Nine of Pentacles. They may, honestly speaking, alright, I think this person has this, they think being single is everything for them. And I think the person who's closed off in the past here, the heart being closed off with the Four of Pentacles, I think it's the same person, your person here again. They may have the tendency to not open up in commitments, in relationships, which is what the Devil is. They think that, in some way this will take away whatever they've built for themselves, take away their independence and their freedom. That's the devil right there. It's as if the devil is waiting to catch hold of them and waiting for them to fall back into that pattern. Just remember, there's nothing that you can do. It's all that they have to face and they have to complete on their own, the karmas that they have to fulfill. So there is nothing you could do here to help. Honestly, just keep vibing higher so that whoever your soulmate is or your twin flame is, or is also vibing higher with you. Alright, that's the best you can do for them, is vibe higher. Yes, Virgo, that's the message for you. I will come back with your second week readings. Until then, sending you love and light. See you soon, darlings. Bye-bye.